Are you a parent who feels like you've tried everything to help your child's chronic health issues, but nothing seems to provide lasting relief? You're not alone. An alarming 40% of school aged children today suffer from at least one ongoing health problem. From digestive issues and respiratory challenges to neurological conditions like ADHD and anxiety. Our children are facing an unprecedented epidemic of poor health. But what if there was a common thread underlying many of these seemingly unrelated conditions? A root cause that, when addressed, could unlock your child's innate ability and potential for healing and thriving. When we discuss chronic health issues in America today and ask questions like the ones I just did, most natural minded or crunchy parents out there are now going to expect me to discuss the onslaught of toxins and chemicals that are all over our environment today. But that's not the topic that we're diving deep into today. Instead, we're going to talk about something perhaps even more toxic than toxins, pun intended. And that topic is the role that chronic stress plays in creating chronic health issues, even in our kids. We think about stress all the time when it comes to our own health, and we try and get good sleep, go for walks in nature, or maybe you've even tried upgrading your battle against stress and started cold plunging in an infrared sauna. But the truth is that an overstressed and out of balance nervous system is actually the number one thing destroying our kids' health, too. And not enough people are talking about it. This video is for parents of children struggling with chronic health issues who are searching for answers and solutions beyond just removing toxins and cleaning up their environment. If you feel like you've tried almost everything to help your child heal and they're still struggling, then you've got to watch this video all the way through because it has a chance to truly change your family's life. In this video, we'll explore the concept of subluxation, a complex neurological dysfunction that can be the hidden culprit behind many of your child's ongoing health challenges. You'll learn what subluxation is, how it develops, and its far-reaching impact on your child's well-being. When I first got into practice, it was very commonplace for the majority of our new patient families to report to me that they had already exhausted everything modern medicine had to offer. They'd gone to see all the medical specialists, had all the genetic and other medical testing done, tried multiple different medications, and yet their child was still stuck and struggling. As far back as 12 plus years ago, parents were already waking up to the limitations of conventional medicine when it comes to helping actually address the root cause and help their child heal naturally. So naturally, that's where parents of today have turned to in a major way. Natural health and things like functional medicine. Now, today, the majority of new parents let us know that they've tried multiple diet changes, detoxes, vitamins, supplements, essential oils, various therapies, and so forth, which is good and so exciting, and often has created some really great changes and improvements in their child's health. However, nearly every single time, these parents report that despite all of this hard work and changing of their entire lifestyle, their children are still struggling with things like autism, ADHD, sensory processing disorders, seizures, anxiety, allergies, asthma, chronic ear infections, gut issues, and so much more. This simply means, to you parents watching, there has to be more going on causing our kids to be sick than simply too many toxins and chemicals. There has to be something almost below the surface that not only conventional medicine can't find and help, but natural and holistic practitioners often miss too. That something is called subluxation, and it's the most important thing that you've never heard of about when it comes to your family's health. What is subluxation? Subluxation refers to a complex neurological dysfunction within the body characterized by three main components. The first component is a misalignment, so an altered position and alignment within the neurospinal system. The second thing is fixation and restriction in that motion. Abnormal tension or fixation within these neurospinal segments and regions then leads to reduced range of motion and overall movement. So when that first misalignment happens, it restricts the way that the body can move, and that causes more tension in the system. The third thing is neurological interference and imbalance. The combination of this misalignment and then the restricted movement or the proprioception disrupts and alters neurosensory input to the brain, leading to interference and imbalance within the nervous system. When subluxation occurs, it shifts the entire system, the whole nervous system, into sympathetic dominance and often ends up stuck there, which also then means the parasympathetic rest, relax, digest side of the nervous system is suppressed or shut down. When the nervous system gets stuck in this fight or flight sympathetic response, it then starts to pull energy and function away from other crucial systems like the gut and digestive system, as well as the immune and endocrine systems. This imbalance of the nervous system is known as dysautonomia, something that more parents and people deserve to know about. Most often, especially for children, the first signs and symptoms of subluxation are not physical, but end up showing as difficulty sleeping, gut and GI issues like acid reflux, colic, constipation, decreased motility or trouble going to the bathroom, altered microbiome, and so much more. Another thing is immune challenges, chronic ear and respiratory infections, croup, RSV, allergies and asthma, and an overall suppressed or weakened immune system, getting sick a lot, along with chronic inflammation. Next, there's behavioral and emotional dysregulation, sensory overload and sensory processing challenges, tantrums and meltdowns, hyperactivity, impulsivity, as these subluxations continue to grow with the children. And then we also see motor challenges with gross and fine motor delays, such as crawling or being able to write in school, imbalances in their body side to side, hypertonicity or that increased tension, a weak core, low tone, incoordination, speech delays, and so much more. Subluxation in adults shows up in all the same ways with sleep, gut, immune, and mental emotional challenges, as well as chronic tension, headaches, and exhaustion. If you feel like you've tried every single workout class, yoga, massage, supplement protocol, diet change, detox, and meditation app yourself and still can't get healthy, it's likely subluxation and an imbalanced nervous system are triggering your health challenges as well, mom and dad. The most common and widely overlooked trigger of subluxation or nervous system dysregulation and chronic health challenges in children is birth intervention and trauma, such as forceps, vacuum extraction, induction, epidurals, and C-sections. Each of these types of birth interventions puts immense pressure on the delicate nerves and tissues in the brainstem and upper neck area, especially the vagus nerve, which regulates so many of the basic health functions discussed before, like sleep, digestion, immune function, and behavioral or sensory regulation. In addition to birth trauma, the perfect storm of factors that can contribute to the development of subluxation in children include high amounts of stress and anxiety in the fertility and pregnancy journey, and the overuse of antibiotics and exposure to countless chemicals and toxins early in a child's life. Because subluxation does not show up in any of the traditional medical testing or even with PT, OT, speech therapy type assessments, it's essential to get your child and yourself into our office at Generations Chiropractic, here for a consultation and most importantly, our neurological insight scans. These scans take just 15 to 20 minutes to complete and are a stress test for you or your child's nervous system, helping find subluxation and those hidden in plain sight neurological dysfunctions and imbalances that could very well be the culprit of your child's sleep challenges, sensory issues, chronic gut and digestive issues, weakened immune response, motor and other developmental delays, behavior challenges, anxiety, seizures, and so much more. One thing I tell parents all the time is that when all other medical testing and going from specialist to specialist still does not find the root cause, it's almost a guarantee your child is struggling with subluxation and nervous system dysregulation. And therefore, neurologically focused chiropractic care is likely to be the thing that you've been up late at night searching and praying for. You can click the link in our bio on Instagram to schedule an insight scan appointment at our office or with your local PX doctor.